Hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing okay. My name is Dave Mitchell. I'm a motivational speaker, brand owner, and someone who is down to earth, ready to chop it up with you and share some quality information that's going to serve you well. Yes, I'm a brand owner of an awesome apparel brand called prepgears.com. Please check out prepgears.com. You'll see so much that's so powerful that's over there on the website. Please visit it. I'm sure you will really love it and appreciate it. It has so much to offer, as well as great products and services. I'm also a writer as well, a published writer of several children's books. My latest book is Doomsday, available now at Amazon.com. Thanks for watching. Please like, if you would like, share, comment. Hopefully it's respectful. Keep it respectful. And subscribe. Yes, subscribe, so we can get things going well, be a springboard for each other, share ability, encouraging, inspiring information, comments, and thoughts. Today, yes, today is a really important, very, very vital subject matter that faces us all, specifically, I'm going to talk to the females, the ladies out there. Now, men, I hope you're doing okay. The ones that are on point, they're trying to be positive, to be successful, to be valuable in everything that they do and try and think. All those wonderful attributes, qualities, characteristics. If you're getting on that, stand on point with that, following through to be the best you, 2 thumbs up. Keep it up. Keep it up because it's so important for you to be the best man that you can be, and the best man for not just yourself but your community, your family, and society in general. Yes, and it starts with you. Today, as you checked in, and thanks again, you've seen the thumbnail. The thumbnail is a woman screaming. Well, that's going to be many women, unfortunately, screaming at the top of their lungs, just down and out at their wits' end. They're just facing an incredible amount of stress, depression, loneliness, and just a complete sense of failure. Being though that they, or feeling as though that they didn't reach their goals that they intended to in life. They're just going to feel like that woman. It's going to happen. Many are experiencing that now. Well, here I'm going to share 10 points to help remedy that situation. 10 realistic factors, 10 realistic points and information that you need to understand and acknowledge. And this is for the females out there in all regions, all sectors of society, Western society, or even in the other parts of the world. This is specifically for you to get to understand, because I don't want to see you like that woman in the thumbnail who's just out of it. So here are the 10 things that I want you to understand for your overall success in relationships and in life. Yes, for your happiness. Now, I spoke to many men from all sectors, all backgrounds, all walks of life for decades. Professional men, regular common Joe men, men who are laid back, energetic, tall, short, people who have had success and continue to have success, people on the road and the path for success, different age groups from different states and different countries. I've spoken with them and I have receipts for it. And I've listened very keenly and very carefully. And many of them share the same thoughts. They want women who are quality women, women who want to be loyal, be by their side. You heard probably the 3 S's: sex, silence, and sandwiches. That's part of it. But we're going to talk about these main 10 factors, ladies, that you really have to understand, because if not, you're going to be just like that woman on that thumbnail. You can't be that unless you want to be. But this is Dave with you, sharing these thoughts, sharing them to get you motivated and inspired to at least consider for your overall benefit. So let's get into it. Number one, women feel really do. They feel a sense of entitlement. Many women uh, they always had the doors open for them in the 40s and 50s, and that's fine. Uh, Women have been pedestalized, held up over men in, you know, entertainment culture. Pedestalized, you know, pedestalized the things that, their private parts, put on this uh, mountain of queendom, being this queen, looked upon as something to be revered. No, women don't have that mentality. Yes, if you are reciprocal and you are deserving of good things, fine. People should send you flowers, should open the door for you, but you have to show it with appreciation. Be reciprocal. Do the same thing for the men. Don't feel entitled. That entitlement will kick you, have men kicking you to the curb, because what it does is it makes them feel so that, you know, you're worthy of this, but not really earning it. And it's a big major turnoff. So the sense of entitlement, sense of I should be pedestalized, I should have all these doors open for me. You know, I should have men put their jackets out on the ground when it rains so they can not step over a puddle type mentality. No, expecting that from men and strangers without having a sense of appreciation, knowing, thinking that, you know, everything is good and gravy and you can keep that mindset just because you are a woman, it's done. That's an old way of thinking. That's not showing respect and appreciation for someone who is considering doing that for you. So that is a total strike. Get out of that sense of entitlement that men should always do this for you first. They should always get you the flowers. They should always call. They should always text. They should text 100 times to your 3 times. No, you're not entitled to all these different things without having to earn it and having to be an appreciative, respectful person to deserve that and earn that. You have to have that mindset. The mindset of, yes, if that person wants to do something for me, yes, I should show my appreciation to them too in some way. It's about being even. It's more balanced with that. It's not a 70-30. It's a 100-100. Not a 30-70. Men doing 70 and you doing 30. See, that kind of mindset cultivates a sense of entitlement, not just in relationships, in the workplace, in regular everyday things in life. So thinking that just because you are female, the XY chromosome, that these things should be given to you without you even batting an eye or even saying thank you or a nod or just a simple smile. No, those days are gone. Those things are not, again, something that should be continued and practiced in your way of thinking and your thoughts. It hinders you towards men who have, great interest in you, men who have good qualities, men who have shown their qualities over the years and decades to being upstanding, good gentlemen. Yeah, so strike that out. That sense of entitlement. That's for the birds. Let it go. Number two, don't ever, please don't ever take men for granted. Not anyone. Don't ever take them for granted. Thinking that, okay, he's a man, he can do this. Soars like the first one. He's a man, he should be paying all the bills, uh, doing all the work around the house, fixing my car, fixing, you know, all the things that I need done. And then you taking it for granted and saying, well, you know what? This is just what men's supposed to do. They're supposed to do this for us women. And that it's not a big thing. And that, you know what? Hey, if this guy, let's say you're seeing someone and you decide to say, well, you know what? Yeah, they're doing these things for me. But you know what? I can always get another guy down the street, around the block, across town, in another state. heck, in another country. No, men aren't a dime a dozen. Not good quality, awesome, outstanding, strong men. They're not a dime a dozen. I don't care how beautiful you think you are, how attractive, how many qualities you have, how many resources you have, what have you. No. Remember, for every four women, this is mathematical, this is statistical. For every four women, there's one man. Even by the numbers alone. You heard that expression. Women always say it. You and your girlfriends talk about it. A good man is hard to find. Well, you damn better believe it. It's true. It's very true. So taking that man for granted, thinking that, I can get another so-called handsome 6'3", intelligent, powerful, rich guy, just while throwing some more makeup, act real cute, wear a tighter skirt, shake my butt, and just show him a little bit more of my body that I can kind of wield him in or wield him in with my, sweetness that I try to, persuade him or again, lure him and seduce him. No, that ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work on quality guys. Understand that, ladies. Men are understanding this more and more. They understand how, their power that they have, their resources. They're understanding that, you know, they're good people and that there are other women out there that will find them interesting, attractive, and appealing. So, hey, if you think that I can just get another guy another month later or 2 months later that's of quality, no, fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself and you're going to wind up just like that woman on that thumbnail. So don't take him for granted. Work things out. If he's doing good, you do good. Work together. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that you want to take in consideration. Number 3, body. Now, some men like all types of shapes and sizes. I'm one of those types. But I do not want a woman that's 400 pounds and 5'3". Okay, no man does. Any man tells you that he's a psycho or he's out to get something, or if he does say that, he's 1 in a billion. But LeBron James is a 1 in a billion basketball player, superstar athlete. He's 1 in a billion. He's not being honest. He's not being sincere. See, part of this culture has created this notion that if men say that they don't like a certain way a woman's built, or she's a little overweight, or maybe too much overweight, then they should be shamed. This body shaming thing is a crock. It's nonsense, and it's unhealthy. This Lizzo thing, this only creates more unhealthiness, a sense of lack of value, not a sense of well-being, to parade, to have pageantry, to salute, to celebrate overweight people, overweight women, and obesity. And that's what it really is. It's like putting lipstick on a pig, or a Chanel suit, or whatever suit, for a woman's designer suit on an elephant. No, it's still a big elephant, and you can put a mini skirt on an elephant, but it's still an elephant, okay? Or hog. And I'm not lowering women down to animals. But I'm helping you to understand the reality that obesity is unhealthy in general. It definitely is. I'm telling you. That's why I advocate on trying to be as fit as possible on my channel, and my brand, promotes that in a very encouraging, thoughtful way. But no, saying that I'm 500 pounds or 300 pounds and 5'1", no. Having a good body, 36, 24, 36, just the ideal image. If you can get to that, if you can be encouraged to get to that, that's more power to you. You will have more opportunities to being with someone who is, again, trying to be in shape, quality person, awesome person. Because I'm telling you right now, any guys say, well, you know what? Hey, I just want her personality. I just want, her intelligence, her looks, or not that big of a deal. He's lying. And men, it's vice versa. Women, you're lying too. You said, I just want a guy who's sweet, kind, and nice, and you know, you don't go on about you want a guy who's relatively tall, at least, successful, nice, handsome, strong, alpha like, and doing some good things and being committed. So understand this. These are factors. These are real life factors. I'm giving these practical, real life factors to help you understand and consider so that you can not only thrive, but have success in life as well as dating relationships. It just makes it even more better. Okay. Number four, ladies, especially the young ladies between the birthing age, try not to have too many children out of wedlock. Don't have any out of wedlock. Okay. Save that for marriage. It's still possible. It sounds old fashioned, but try to get married, then have children. Marriage, then a baby carriage. Marriage and baby carriage. These sound ideal. Yeah. But they're also still true and still possible. It's creating that mindset first and let it resonate within you. Okay. You can. So whatever you're 18 on up to 40, okay, if you have four, five, six kids or two or three kids, especially by different men, you have really thrown yourself down a notch. If you're out loose with your body and just having children for whatever reasons, sometimes they're not out of love, they're just out of uh, things that people can get, whether it be from government, from people in general, for really they're all the wrong reasons. And it's true. You have that out here. You can't sugarcoat these things. Nobody's perfect, but you can't sugarcoat it. So, ladies, keep those legs together. Okay. Not like that. So, kids come out. Two, three, and four kids at the age of 22, 23, four or five kids, six kids by the time you're 30. Nah, you're pretty much done. You're going to be just like that woman, or even worse. Except this time, instead of pulling your hair out, you're going to have kids who are pulling their hairs out too. Little kids running around. So the baby factor, and no man wants really at all. He doesn't. He doesn't want a woman who has uh, children by another man. There's something special about that. He feels that, the best part of her is gone. You know, why should I, take on another man's responsibility? That's one thing. But it's something special and precious that a man like to have, a woman give birth to their child from him first, at least. Because it feels a sense of more appreciation for that lady, I feel more bond, feel closeness, and it's more of a family oriented type of thing. Being a stepdad, it might look cool in the movies, but at the end of the day, in reality, nah, no guy worth a grain of salt, no guy worth what he wants to be or who he's trying to be wants to really be associated with that. He really doesn't. No. So having children, multiple children, and trying to seek out a quality guy, I'm telling you, he's always going to have that back of his mind that, I might want to, get with her. Guys, yeah, they'll have, still smash, have sex, and all kinds, for different reasons, just to, at a release, whatever. But to have a real relationship, a real solid relationship that leads into marriage, no, it's almost I won't say it's a deal breaker, but it's at that level. It really is. It's close to that level, being a deal breaker. At least from a guy who is, an astounding type of guy, a 10. You know, I mean by a 10, I'm talking about a guy who is, you know, progressive, positive, doing good things, strong, has a sense of leadership, wants to be the best he can in life, who's working on accumulating different things, not just monetary or material, but just building his characteristics up, you know, on the inside and outside, and trying to keep on that journey throughout life. That's a real stand-up guy, you know. And they want to complement that with a woman who's like that. That's why I'm saying, all these things that are out here that are celebrated in society and culture to uphold women and to make women feel as though that they can pretty much do whatever they want, feel whatever they want, celebrate any way they want their body or whatever attitude is cool, and they can get them through the door, so to speak. No, it's bogus, straight up bogus. So understand that. Number 5, alpha female. This alpha female terminology which is a total oxymoron. Alpha really originates with leadership in men, in the male characteristic. It's innate. It's the leadership quality, it's the strength quality. And that's really good. And we need to see more of that in men and males in general, from boys on up. That's not a female characteristic. Females are to be strong, to be nurturing, to be maternal, to be loving, giving, and caring. That alpha thing is kind of an oxymoron. That's more than men. That's more in the men's category. So to say that, you're an alpha female, it's an oxymoron. That means that you're kind of taking on this man type leadership role. Now, I can understand why you might feel like that sometimes, because men are not in the picture for whatever reason. But no, remain a strong, sweet, feminine, nurturing, caring, great woman who takes on leadership roles in certain ways and who's ambitious to make not only her life, but her family's life and community life better. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing in regards to promoting anything that's misogynistic or sexist. Absolutely not. Because I'm totally against that, and I fight against that. And you can see in my videos and just in my whole life, it's not about that. Very anti-misogynistic and sexist. It's not about that. It's about building quality people, encouraging that, promoting that, to be the best you, so you can not only survive in this very, very struggle-filled, stressful, tense-filled world, so much that has been going on, still going on today. So you keep fighting, not just to survive, but thrive and live your best life. And be as happy and as healthy as possible. So get that mentality out of your mind, that I have to wear the draws, so to speak. You keep wearing that beautiful dress, beautiful skirt, those wonderful leggings, pants, whatever. I'm talking about materials here, garments, apparel. But no, what I'm talking about is the essence, the principle of that whole oxymoron when women say, I'm an alpha female. No, you can take charge and do great things. That alpha is more, again, connected in an innate characteristic of the male species. Okay, so understand that. Number 6, please stop listening to other toxic, negative females, people in general, especially females who are lonely, broke, depressed, never could get along with great men or men in general. Maybe they had daddy issues or whatever. Maybe no fault of their own. They were abused. No one's to be judged for that. But anyone who is doing anything they can in an overt or subtle way, specifically women, telling you that men are bad, you could be Miss Independent, you can do whatever you want, and you still be happy and great, and you can still get a guy when you want to. That again goes back to taking a guy for granted, taking men for granted. No, don't listen to that. Don't watch anything about that that's negative to you. I'm a big person uh, who likes to encourage people to read and watch different things that's upbuilding, not negative, not nothing that's toxic. Okay. So stay away from that bad association, because bad association is what it is, and bad association spoils useful habits. And sometimes, again, oftentimes it's a subtle thing. You'll get with a group of girlfriends you have, go on a girls' trip or go out, clubbing and talk all this negativity about men, watch these films, watch these videos, read these books about the negative aspects of men and stuff like that, and start thinking that all these men are like that. You listening to that kind of stuff from other women, no, that is going to throw you out of the game of life in general, let alone quality relationships and great relationships in general, i.e., romantic. So, yes, toxicity is done. It should be done like 1,000 years ago. And you might feel like I'm gonna lose a girlfriend that I was friends with back in when we was, playing in elementary school in recess. But is that person really your friend? This is a big world out here. You know what I'm saying? You can meet all kinds of different people who will have your best interests at heart. There's not a whole lot, but there are still some. So when you think you're losing a friend, you're not really losing them. Could be losing a frenemy. It takes courage. It takes guts, ladies. And I salute you if you're considering this, because you will be able to do it. It takes time. It takes steps. But in order for you to really understand that great quality guy, those great quality relationships and business, specifically in relationships, these things are for the taking. They are for the taking. I have to tell you this. It's very important. There's no other way around it. There's no shortcuts. That's how it is in the 21st century. Understand it. It's true. Number 7, make the first move when you see a guy that you find that's appealing or attractive. Don't wait. See, all that waiting, uh, you know, let him be the first to make the first move, cold approach, let him talk to me first. No, you could be losing out because another woman next to you, maybe one of your best friends, she might get that opportunity to meet that gentleman. No, it is fine. It is not being aggressive. It's not being womanly or feminine. It's not being sleazy or trashy to go up to approach a gentleman and say, hello, how are you doing today? My name is such and such. I noticed you across the room. You could be in the grocery store, at the mall, you could be out and about, on an appointment, the DMV, walking up and down in the park. You notice someone, you be sitting there drinking some water after a run, say hello there. Just say hello. Be respectful. You know, understand your surroundings. You don't want to seem weak. You want to protect yourself. Have those thoughts in mind, but also keep a sense of mind that, hey, this is another human being too that I find that I'm attracted to. Don't let the opportunity fly out the window. You could talk to someone when you want to purchase something. If you're interested in buying something, or you're interested in some help could be in a store and you want someone to reach something at the top of the shelf. It could be a gentleman who is taller than you. You're not afraid to ask him maybe to get off the shelf for you. Talk. Open your mouth. Do something. Or if it's not verbal, text. Oh, good morning. You meet someone. I'm not going to seem uh, thirsty. I don't really like that term, thirsty. I'm not going to seem desperate. No, you're going to seem like a human being who finds another human being, someone of interest that you would like to maybe get to know better. Let's be adults about this. Not some little kids out. She talked to him first, and she likes him, and she likes him. She thought to him. No, get that out of your mindset. That holds you back. And quality men know that. And they don't want to deal with that. That shows a measure of strength and courage. and boldness when you approach a man out of decency, respect, and in a friendly way. So many women have lost out on relationships from that because society in some ways teaches that men always got to do this first. They always got to be the person that says something, the cold approach. The man doesn't say anything, that means he's not interested. That means that he's something else. He's something wrong with him. He's married or whatever. No. Still human beings who have to interact with each other. It's about interacting. It's about communication, conversations. That's what builds people. That's what builds society, takes societies into positive directions in general. So it's about a conditioning of one's mindset that we have to get out of this toxicity and we find in some of our culture, pop culture. It's just feeding this fuel, and people have been profiting off this crap, which is really disgusting, you know, just to appease to people's emotions, just to get people emotional and, make them feel somewhat important, you know, I miss independent type of thing. No, you're a human being, a human being who has qualities. And think for you, think for yourself. Don't listen to all these different other people. That is a very attractive quality. When you have a mind of your own, ladies. Gentlemen, quality, you understand that. If you don't, understand that too. That makes you a source of an independent person. That's a form of independence when you have a mind of your own. Yeah. Well, you can say, hey, to your girlfriends, I'm not interested in going out to dinner or to a movie. I'm gonna spend time getting to know this gentleman, or I'm gonna spend some time with this my new boyfriend or husband, or I'm thinking about going on a trip with my new significant other. I like the way he goes about things. That could be contrary to what your girlfriends or women in your life think. Yeah, because it's all about you and your happiness at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, what's going to happen is one or two things. You're going to be someone who's courageous, making themselves a better person, finding better relationships, or you're going to be like that woman in that damn thumbnail. You don't want to be her. That's all women that make it very well happen to, and it's already happening. That's the reason why I'm creating this video to share this quality information. Number 8, intimacy. Now, the bedroom. Okay, be open. Men like different things. You like different things too. Men love intimacy. Women love intimacy. If a man wants to try different things in the bedroom, talk about it. If you feel uncomfortable about it, let's say you feel uncomfortable. Talk about it. Listen. Hell, practice it. Practice don't make perfect, but it makes better. Do that instead of saying, no, I ain't with that. Putting up not just one hand, but both hands, whether physically or with your body language or attitude. No, I ain't doing that. No, I ain't interested in that. No, it's a huge turn off and it's pretty much a deal breaker. Now, I'm not talking about this gross acts and disgusting things like that, things that are unhealthy, but new things, new creative things that person may enjoy. You as well. But yes, it's not a bad thing, you pleasing your partner, because it's about both your happiness and you working together, not what society says you should do and shouldn't do in your relationship. It's about you. No one can make you happy but you. And you working along with other people that you care about and love, and them working with you makes for something special. So try different things, learn about different things, watch different videos together, read different materials together. Hey, check out my video together. Y'all gonna really have a nice night at night. You know what I mean? All right, bro. Hey, watch this video. Get in the mood. Put that music on. Watch my video for just a second as a reminder, and then you can turn me off because it's about y'all too at that point. I'm not going to be in there with y'all. The video ain't going to be but you get my point. Yeah. Just to know that there's another person out there who is interested in your happiness, your pleasure. So do that. Initiate it. It brings me to 9. Again, initiate. You make the first move. How you make the first move? Well, you first of all stop thinking any negative thoughts about all the things you heard about men that really weren't true. Take the emotion out of it. Make the first move and check out more videos like this. Going to the gyms, going to places, going to games, go to places where men are, and just learn about the culture more. Read men's magazines, GQ. Learn as much as you can about men on all levels that are positive. That's going to open up opportunities to you with that as well, and to building relationships. Not just taking things from surface value, not things that you just hear in the media or someone told you about men and today's men or today's man. No, there's research on your own. You take the initiative. Just like you take initiative when you're going out and to meet different ones and breaking the ice. This is how you do it. The things are out there. It's for you to go and do it, or at least try. Very, very, very least consider. And I think when you consider and give it a try, you'll see the results that you're looking for. Because if you do the opposite, if you're doing the same thing and not getting the results that you expected, continuously doing it over and over, what is that a definition of? Yes, a definition of an insanity. A definition of insanity and unhappiness and depression, where you're just like that woman pulling her hair out and probably trying to pull her brain out for being so low and wiped out. And she was the type of woman with that mentality, thinking all these negative things and the things that we talked about, I talked about earlier. I bet you she was one of those people. Don't be her. And it brings us to number 10. Number 10 is loyalty. Defending. Defend your man. Be loyal. He needs help. He's a man. He's human. He's not Superman. In some ways he is, but in reality, he's a perfect man. Made of flesh and blood, just like we all are. And he needs consoling. He's going to go through all kinds of different things during the day. He's vulnerable. He's going to feel weak. He's going to feel hurt. Show that you care. Defend him when people cast aspersions or say negative things about him. Reassure him that you are by his side, that you care, and that you will defend him in any way possible for his protection, his health, his overall good, whether that's physically, if you can, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Defend him. That is one of the most appealing, super attractive qualities that a woman can have for her significant other, her man. Yes. And it really just takes what's in here, not that new business you started, not that new Porsche SUV you just bought or buying, not so many thousand degrees you got at 2,500 universities, not you looking like you should be on the picture cover of Vogue magazine 5 days or 6 days of the week. Now, if you got that so-called bomb love sex in the bed, no, what's in here is what matters. Because he can get all those other things anyway. Any great quality guy worth his weight. Understand that. This is a big world out here. Remember, 4 women, 1 man. So he has, if he's a top rated guy about his business doing his thing, he pretty much does has a good pick. You know, I mean, he can have like a draft pick, like they do in sports. But he wants a good quality woman. And for you to get that quality guy, you have to be about it. Be about it. Understanding those 10 factors that we went over. Yes. So watch this video again. Share, like, subscribe, comment, share some of your thoughts. As long as they're respectful, as I'm respectful to you. So we can get this dialogue going so that you can be the best you. Yes, the best you that's out there. Don't be that goddamn woman. Excuse my language. I don't curse. But don't be that ugly, disgusting woman who just lost it all. Just because she didn't consider doing some very practical, as well as doable things to help her life out as a woman, as a lady, and to going out in the world and conquering it with love and happiness. So if you out there hustling and bustling, you're a single mom, you're starting a business, you're starting college, you're just chilling in your late 50s, 60s, there's still opportunity. There's still chances for you. But it has to start in here for you to get that quality life and quality person. It starts in here. Understanding these 10 things, these 10 important factors, and working on these 10 factors. Watch this video over. Understand these things. And with that, I can assure you, great results will happen. I want to see you smiling, beautiful, feminine, gorgeous, strong, contributable, independent in the sense where you're an independent thinker and can do things on a great level, but with that wonderful person in your life, as well as perhaps a family. Yes, these are the things that should be taken and acted on. Not some silly television program telling you all this other stuff just to make you get emotional and feel good and to profit off you. That's all it is. You know, you'll have videos saying, well, you know, men are dogs and you can be independent and, you know, you don't need a man. You don't need a man. You can do it all on your own. That's just failing. That's what that woman in that thumbnail was doing. That is pretty much a recipe for failure for that real happiness and love that you want and you deserve. That's out here. Yes, it still is. It's still possible. So, again, those 10 things, check it out. Check out my brand Prep Gears. There's some original poems on there that are encouraging the building on a range of different topics, as well as a chat board. Just share some thoughts on different issues that are going on in our world, and some really nice videos that also deal with the same things. So, prepgears.com is great. Check out my book, Doomsday by David L. Mitchell, on Amazon.com. But most importantly, consider these 10 factors. Let that number 10, you think of 10 today, tomorrow, and the next days to come. When you see that word 10, it could be on your clock. It could be when you're out and about. You see 10, think about these 10 things from this video for better you, for stronger you. Because again, don't want to like the other lady. I know you don't. All the best to you. Till next time, peace out. 2 thumbs up.